So you're going for the CAT examination. Now, one thing that's very important that will make a difference in your marks is your mindset. A right mindset could help you do well in the CAT. A wrong mindset could put you under a lot of stress, and that could, put you down. So what is the right mindset during the CAT exam? So I normally say everything happens for the best. No matter what has happened, everything what you do will happen for the best, right? So if you look at alchemists, they very clearly mentioned when you want something, the whole universe conspires in order for you to achieve it. You may face failures in between, but remember that you will go to your way and you will achieve whatever you want to achieve. So I'll give you a few examples. We have students who have done well. For example, one of our students who scored hardly 2 percentile in verbal section in the CAT, but managed to score a 99.5 plus in SNAP and get into SIBM Pune. Same way, I have students who didn't do well in CAT, scored a lesser than 90 percentile, but managed to score 99.8 plus percentile in that and get into XLRI. So yes, so I have a lot of these cases where though CAT did not go well for whatever reasons, but they did well in the other exams and managed to get into top colleges. Also same, not doing well in CAT but doing well in CET. I had a student who got a profile-based call from SPJ, but the condition profile-based call is that you need to get 85 percentile in each set, either CAT or ZAT, one or two at that point of time. But she unfortunately got less than 85 percentile in both CAT and ZAT exam, and therefore she couldn't go for the interview. She was not eligible. But then she prepared for CET, managed to get rank 8 in All India rank 8 and get into Bajaj. So basically doing really well with regards to CET. So though she had, she couldn't do well in a couple of exams, but yes, she overall did well. So I had one more student who missed JBMS by 1 rank. He gave the exam 3 times. So first time he missed by 1 mark. The cutoff was just 1 mark more than what he scored. Then he wrote JBM for exam again for JBMS. He missed by 1 rank, and the rank was just 1 rank. He just missed by 1 rank. He got in the 3rd attempt Bajaj. And luckily when he passed out from Bajaj, that year the placements were much better than the previous 2 years. So if he had passed out the previous 2 years, maybe his placement would have not been as good as when he passed out. So somewhere everything happens for the best. So there could be failures, but you will realize that something always happens for the best. Right? I've known so many students who are not in well in CAT, couldn't go about doing MBA, but did well in their career. For example, there was a student of mine who prepared for CAT. Unfortunately, didn't get into college of his choice. He didn't change his track, moved into journalism. He did his part-time journalism course. He was an economics student, and then one day I saw him on television where he was a reporter for CNBC, and then after a few years, a couple of years, he was in Singapore, head of Wall Street Journal branch out there, doing extremely well with a career in journalism. Same, I had another student who could not maybe do MBA because didn't do well in CAT, but he was doing extremely well in event management business, having his photograph with top Bollywood personality like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, etc., and doing well. So CAT is not end all, remember that. There are a lot of things after CAT. Okay, one more student who was very fond of cricket. He tried to CAT, did not get in, but managed to do something in journalism. And yes, what happened is he was called in one of his shows along with Ranbir Kapoor part of the host of the show for cricket. And when he comments on cricket on Twitter or X or whatever, there are other people, top cricketers, who comment on his comment. So that means he's very famous journalist as far as cricketing is concerned. So they are all in touch with us, and they're doing extremely well. It's not that CAT is end all. Okay, CAT is one part. If you do well, you can do well in your career. If you're not, there are a lot of other options. So go with the open mind in the examination as far as possible. So the mindset, okay, do not keep fixed targets. Don't say I have to score so much marks. Be flexible, because the paper could be difficult, the paper could be easy. Be slightly flexible. Focus more on strategy than on targets. I will do first round in so many minutes or whatever. Strategy in place for different. Paper is difficult, what will you do? Paper is easy, what will you do? Have a strategy in place so you can follow. Again, be flexible with regards to strategy, because the paper difficulty could vary during the exam as well. It could be initially tough, and later you may find it easy, and so on. Okay. During the exam, don't predict how you're doing. I've seen a lot of students saying that, I'm not doing well, and might not clear the cutoff, and they give up. There are other options also where people say, oh, I'm doing really well. And then they either relax, they don't push themselves up, or they start confirming the answers, because of which they don't solve enough questions, and because the paper is easy, miss out on the cutoff because people have scored better than them. So don't go in extreme end. Don't say you're doing well or you're not doing bad as far as the exam is concerned. Go with the open mind and just do well in the exam. Don't try to predict how you're performing in the exam. I've known in one of the exams where it was easy CAT. I mean, previous year was very difficult and this year was easy. People, when writing the exam, thought they were doing extremely well. But when they came out, they realized that everyone had done well because the paper was easy and the cutoff would obviously go off. And they solved less number of questions because they were confirming the answers. They should have solved more questions by pushing themselves more, which they did not. Okay, ensure that you do best during the time of the exam. Whatever the time is there, do your best. Don't get distracted with whatever it is possible. If you feel you're tired or you're stressed, just close your eyes, meditate, and then try to write. 10-15 seconds break is fine during the exam. Okay, as I said, if you're things not going as per plan, take a break of 10 to 15 seconds, replan and write the exam. Right. We do have courses after CAT. You can contact us if you're interested. All the best for the exam.